Aqua gang, what it do, you guys? It's your girl, Empress 777 here today with a general love message for my Aqua gang. I hope you guys are doing super fantastic. I most certainly am. Holy angels and spirit guides give us exactly what we need to know in regards to my Aqua soul family, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. These messages are general, you guys, okay? Take what resonates with you and leave the rest for whoever it's here for. Cross watchers, place yourself where you belong in the story. That's how this goes, okay? Leave the rest for whoever it's here for. Now, I hope you guys are doing great. I am. Take a moment and click that like button, guys, okay? As well as the subscribe button so you can be notified when I upload for this sign. You'll also want to click that notification bell. We have a pretty action-packed pre-shuffle here. They had a lot to say, ain't it? Okay, about the whole damn deck, ain't it? This person is... Okay, listen. They're going through a battle internally, okay? I do feel like this is somebody who... possibly never thought that you would get tired. They thought you would never get tired of their antics. Even if you're still dealing with this person on any level, I do feel like they are, they're feeling some sentiments of rejection, okay? The very first card out was true love. So this is somebody who is now going through their mental dialogue in their head, right? Like they're going through their mental, nostalgia. So they're going over events, they're going over times, they're going over moments that the two of you shared, they're going over feelings that they feel for you, okay? I do feel as though this is a connection that this person now is valuing way more than they did prior to your recent either behavior, your recent demeanor towards them or actions. They want things to go back to the way that they were, but I don't get that that's going to happen. Here's the silver lining. I do feel like this person is now finally understanding, right? There's something about their energy that suggests that you were talking to a brick wall. You were talking to, you know, somebody who definitely looked like they were listening, but it was selective listening, right? It was going through one ear and out the other. This is somebody who is now fully getting it, right? Like they fully get it. They want to communicate this to you. They're also battling internally with something that is no longer accessible. So this is somebody who potentially is always used to getting their way. Not always used to getting their way, but they are used to getting their way a great deal without much effort. They're also signifying that you may have filled a void within this person. Okay, there's a particular void within them, okay, a shadow that this connection would have filled for this person, especially with the Nine of Wands signifying a wounded warrior, right? Like somebody who's already wounded. This is a connection that was always doomed for setbacks. So you may feel like you get 10 steps ahead with this connection or with this person and you were set backwards. This is somebody who is now feeling either they are feeling the demise coming, they're feeling a sense of rejection coming their way, an ending, or that has already occurred and it is triggering them in a great way. I do feel like this trigger is, like I said, it's really eye-opening for this person. It's something that is allowing them to finally see what has occurred. Okay, so with communication here at play, I do feel like this person is suggesting that this is the problem. They want to have a conversation with you. Have you cut this person off or have you closed the lines of communication? Because this is what's showing up as their opinion, right? This, in their opinion, this is the issue, that the communication is off. Now, you've tried to communicate with this person several times, so maybe you're rejecting the idea of communication now, right? Like in the past, they didn't take the time to listen when you were available and you were willing to, right? This is somebody who feels like if you love someone, if you're in love with someone, they do view you now as the truest love that they've ever encountered, that there is no getting tired, right? Like you always try again, you always fight for it. I just feel like there is something in your energy that suggests you're no longer fighting for this, okay? This person's energy is going to come pretty persistent. So just be ready for that. I don't get that they're moving on without a battle. This is literally the wounded warrior, right? So they feel like this is something that they have to fight for. They're not taking rejection for an answer. They're not taking no for an answer, right? If the business is closed, if you're closed for business, then they're going to break in, right? Like they need to talk to you. They have to talk to you. This person definitely fears that you view them as someone who is disharmonious or unsafe, right? Like unsafe to deal with, unsafe to love, that you're closing yourself off purposefully because of something that they've done, that is something that really hurts their feelings, whether you realize it or not. This is somebody who feels like their antics were never meant to like hurt you or put you in a mind space to think of them or look at them as toxic or the problem. I feel like this is somebody who is no longer looking at just their own desires or their own fulfillment. They're looking at the bigger picture now, right? Like they're getting a major aha moment. So if you still see anything with this person, right, that's going to be different for all of you. You don't have to tell me down in the comments. I get that, right? Like not everybody is going to be at the same juncture or have the same emotional attachment or the same desire. If you are one of the people that still see it for this person or still want to see things through or at least have the conversation, this is somebody who is now, they're willing to fight for it, right? Like, so they're almost willing to do whatever they need to do in order to avoid this closing of a chapter, okay? Unexpected outcomes. Things didn't go the way I planned. Exactly. So this is somebody who, like I said, they're getting a major aha moment, you guys, okay? They kind of planned for how things would go, especially with the wounded warrior here. The cycles were always supposed to continue in the same manner. Now, of course, don't go back to anything that was emotionally and or verbally abusive to your own psyche that created a disharmony that was extremely toxic. Okay. It's free will, but I don't suggest that. This is more notably for those of you who just felt like, damn, you know, we were so close. Like you just couldn't take anymore. You felt like your hand was forced. It was just a matter of you choosing your own mental bandwidth, your own self over love, over a connection. This true love card is in the middle. So you would have also felt the same thing for this person, but things just felt like it was too damaged to go on or too damaged to move ahead. For some of you may feel like this person is never going to grow up. They're never going to learn. They're never going to be able to fulfill my needs. I'm dealing with a child, right? Like, let me just, you know, count my losses and move forward. And even though you did come to that conclusion, it was still very much so painful. It says we are both hurting from this. Exactly. That's definitely what I feel, you guys, a great deal. And for some of you, I feel like this person was so knee deep in their own fulfillment and their own agenda that they were completely blinded to the actions, okay, to their actions. That doesn't make it right. But I feel like now this is an upheaval for this person. They are now becoming extremely enlightened, like almost it's blinding them, right? It's painful to look at is what I'm hearing. Wow. All right, let's see here. Well, where are we supposed to go from here? Where would they like to go from here? Free will is at play, right? So you of course can do what it is that you want. Just be aware that this is what's incoming. Now, for some of you, there is a rejection that will happen because you're already seeing someone, okay? Or you will be. If you have written this person off and if the bridge has been burnt, then it's going to be a very sad day for this individual. And I don't often feel sorry for your people. I still don't feel sorry for them, but I do feel the hurt, the pain. I do feel like this is something that will affect them on a very deep level, on like a soul level, because now it's like they're finally ready to get their shit together. They can finally see it, right? Like now they're making the effort. They want to show you and prove to you that it's safe for you to love so that you'll give this relationship a chance. I feel like there's no other attraction like the two of you, okay, in their mind. Okay, this is all their energy. The energy of you all is going to be different for each of you, right? You tell me down in the comments what it is that you're feeling for this person. If they were able to come and improve themselves, are you still down for this, right? Like, are you willing to go towards this? Are you willing to accept what's coming in? I do feel a healed individual. I do feel an individual that's viewing things from a totally different perspective. There's a lot more love. There's a lot more emotions in this. Okay. Wow. We have new love. I told you. For some of you, you've already moved on to the new. Wow. This is okay. So now they're pointing out new love is right under the wounded warrior. That is something that will be a battle wound that they will never be able to remove. Okay. Scarred for life. Unfortunately, it is a scar that they will have to recognize that they brought on themselves. Okay. They fumbled a soulmate. They fumbled a once in a lifetime connection. Okay. Yeah. 3 of Wands is in the reverse. Like you're no longer waiting for them. And this coming to light is really going to hurt them. Okay. I don't get that you're trying to hurt them, but I just want to make you aware that if you are in a new love connection, this person is coming in and you at one point in time had an attraction to them as well. Okay, there was a soulmate attraction here. There's lots of nostalgia that they might be bringing up. This text message might be bringing out a lot of emotions within you as well. I'm just viewing this this cell phone, right? In this card, there's a signifier that, yeah, you have adorned yourself with your own crown, your own jewels. You're thriving, you're surviving, you're growing, you're harmonious. You might be in a harmonious connection whilst this person is in transition to a awakening, and they're now viewing this connection for what it really is. Damn. This is also someone, this person from your past struggled with their own love for themselves. So this is why they overcompensated in their fulfillment, right? Like, so that looks like self-absorbency. That looks like only out for yourself. That looks like worrying about you getting yours and not the other individual. This is lack of partnership. This is selfishness. This is the epitome of selfishness, right? And it is because of that lack of self-love internally. So that's also something that they're coming to grips with, which is like I said, it is being drilled into their head what it is that the two of you have, what it is the two of you had. If you're still dealing with this person, they are getting ready to make an extreme 180. They're going to start showing up in ways that you didn't quite expect. They're going to start showing up for you. If that is your storyline, you had already been thinking about moving on from this, right? How many times, how many battle wounds do I want from this relationship? They want to reconcile things, okay? They want to make it better. If you have not been engaging with this person, they might pop up. If you're still living in the same place, they may pop up at your mom's house. They may pop up at your friend's house, people that they know, your job, right? Like if they know where you work, this person wants to make themselves known, make their presence known. They're going to be very persistent and consistent with this energy. For those of you who have moved on to new love, this will come off like, what are you doing? Why are you playing games with my life right now? Like, I'm done. I don't want these surprises. I don't want your gifts. I don't want this, right? Like, I'm done. And they are not going to be able to take no for an answer, right? It's like they're having this aha moment, this epiphany, and they just want so badly to communicate with you that they finally get it. They finally see it. They finally want it. They're going to show you. Can I prove it? Can I tell you? Can I be with you, right? Like, can I just make this right? Now, that's why I was hearing this, right? So for some of you, you will be knee deep in a new connection, but for others of you, you are in transition, right? If you're in transition, that means that you may still allow this person to at least communicate to you what it is that they're expressing, but that definitely, damn for sure, don't mean acceptance, right? That doesn't mean that they will gain access again. Absolutely not. So they definitely feel like the true issue here is communication or lack thereof. For some of you, they're not able to find you. You changed your number, you changed your address, you changed your social media account, or you blocked them on social media, or you possibly deactivated your social media. Two of Pentacles, so they're kind of lost, right? They're out of the loop is what they feel with this Two of Pentacles in the reverse. This person has definitely recharged themselves, you guys, okay? They have rechanged, okay? They have changed themselves. Okay, so this is also somebody who I feel they may have been intimidated by the power or the self-love that you had for yourself. It was definitely triggering. That was done unconsciously, you guys, okay? Like I said, that doesn't make it right. That doesn't mean that you should then open for business to this person. Absolutely not. What it means is you need to listen to your intuition. Okay. Everybody will feel differently about this. There's potential here, however. Okay. I do feel like wish fulfillment is at play. So whatever it is that you wish for, you do have the ability to make that happen. As you are co-creating with the universe, you have the ability to have whatever it is that you want. I feel like for some of you, it might feel too good to be true. This person, this older energy, okay? Especially if this is a twin flame for you, definitely a soulmate for a majority of you. And for a lot of you, this is somebody who you have wanted things to work out with for a very long time. And it seems that as soon as you decide to drop that last wand, because right after the 9 of Wands is the 10, and the 10 is the end. So shit got real heavy. Shit got real out of control prior to you finally releasing them to the community, releasing this shit and moving forward. It feels as though as soon as you decide to do that or come to grips with that, this person has transformed. It's going to come as quite of a shock. Wow. What do they need to convince you of? What are they trying to convince you of? Okay, so they want you to stop moving so quickly away from this, right? This is somebody who wants to rekindle love. They want to bring love back, right? They want to ignite this once again. Page of Cups in this positioning is suggesting to me that this person wants to bring back like that romance, right? That teenage love affair. That is what the Page of Cups feels like. It's the butterflies in the stomach. It's writing poems. It's writing letters. It's, you know, doing the small things that actually create a strong bond rather than big, major, and extravagant things. That might really speak to some of you, but not all of you, right? For some of you, it's just like, I've seen this before. I think I have. I think I've seen this before, sir, ma'am, bruh, sis. But you haven't, okay? It's quite different. The wrapping on this supposed gift might appear the same, but it is quite different. This is a rebirth for this person. Now, of course, I'm not going to tell you what to do. I'm not trying to push you to do anything, because listen, you need to do what's best for yourself. Boy, have they learned a lesson here. Okay. We have the Sun. Yes, this person has transformed, but you're happy. You've healed from this already. You've moved on from the rejection of it all, right? Like, you're done, right? And you're no longer the person who has no boundaries. Now, I'm not saying that you had zero boundaries, but the boundaries that this person was overstepping, they just weren't firm, or you didn't recognize that they needed to be a boundary. You're not that girl, that guy anymore. I don't get that they want you to be that girl or that guy, okay? They are transformed, but you still view them the same way. You haven't changed your thought of this person. You don't know the new them. You haven't experienced the new them as of yet. So you only know them as what they showed you before. And that's hard. That's like a tough pill to swallow. See, we have the High Priestess in the reverse. You know them as somebody who you could not trust. Queen of Wands in the reverse as somebody who was very insecure, as somebody who was very, just unsafe, with the Ten of Pentacles in the reverse. They are going to attempt to change your mind about that. I'm being very honest with you. Tell me about the new person. Look at that. Oh my gosh. The new person. Ten of Cups. We have the Hermit in the reverse. So you have gone fully towards your happiness, your bliss. That's the path in which you've been traveling. That's the road in which you will continue down. I do feel that. For some of you, I do feel like you will at least let this person communicate things. I have to look into the extended to see if they will be able to pull this off in the way in which they are trying, right? They have rebirthed themselves. They are a different person, but you still see them the same, right? You still see them as the same individual, unawoken, somebody who has nothing to invest, somebody who has invested nothing in you. You took a major loss in this connection, right? A big headache, if you will. This person is taking accountability for how they showed up, you guys. That might be how they actually start the conversation. Does that mean that you're going to release your notion or your thoughts of them? No. They're going to try, though. They are definitely going to try. Look at that. Four of Wands in the reverse. This is somebody who is really terrified that you've built a foundation elsewhere, as they can only see a foundation with you. Damn it. Look, Nine of Swords. They are losing sleep over this, you guys. They are. They are. That is not to guilt trip you. This is just so that you can be aware. Because I do feel like you are living your life, okay, off in a distance. Or you will be. Ten of Cups is the ultimate happy ending. That looks like being knee deep into a new love connection, one that has all of the potential to grow, one that has shown up for you and showed out for you, especially with the Sun card here. Like, so you are happy, you're thriving, you are evolving, you're growing, right? You may already be intimate with this new person already. So they have like a truly uphill battle if they think that they're just going to be able to come in and show you, hey, I've awakened. Like, I get it now. I totally get it. Like, I love you. I just want to be together. They think it's going to be this fairy tale ending. They got another thing coming to them. Okay. See? Yeah. Like, yeah, it's not that simple. And for some of you, they might have to even answer to your new person. Like, why are you calling her, bruh? Sorry. Yeah. Like, my girl, why are you calling my dude? Like, what's up? What's up, sis? Why are you calling him for? I'm sorry. I just need to know, why are you calling my guy? Why are you calling my man? Why? is going to be very tough for them. I'm just going to let you know that, okay? They're going to lose more sleep than they already currently are prior to even opening the lines of communication. I do feel like for a great deal of you, this has already ended. I have to be very honest, especially with closed for business showing up as one of the first cards. This is somebody who you have not been dealing with, you guys, okay? They have transformed, they have changed, they're trying to make a resurgence, okay? They're really going to show up and try to bedazzle this offer. I do get that the offer is genuine. I said it. I mean that. It is. It is. The offer is genuine. They have transformed. After the death, nothing is ever the same. So they have literally become what you wanted or needed them to be in the past, but now you got something better. You've leveled up. And this is why they're here, okay? They're not able to walk away. They're trying, or they have tried, okay? The spirit is like, walk away. They're like, no, I can't. Like, that's my person. I love them. They should not be with anybody else. They need to be with me. Like, I did it. I finally did it. And you're like, yeah, but I have a new bitch. Like, I got a new dude. Like, what are you talking about? Like, I get it. Okay, I'm great. That's great for you. I love that for you. You transformed. I love that for you. I do. Now you go follow your bliss, bitch. Right? Like, yeah. Curving it. Safety. Undeniable. So you it's going to be very tough for you to see this person in their transformed self. That's sad. That's really sad. Yeah, they're not going to be able to understand. This person, with the downloads that they're getting in reference to the intensity of this connection and how they're feeling, to them, it's like, how did you move on so easily? Like, I know you feel what I feel. I know that you're my twin flame. You're my soulmate. So are you going to tell me that they do it better than me? Are you going to tell me that you're enjoying them more than me? Like, are you going to really deny our connection? You're denying this? You're denying what we have? How? How could you do that? And why? Why would you do this? So, again, with that Knight of Wands showing up, this is going to be in and out. This person will be in and out. They're going to try to act like they are okay. So I do see a cycle. I see them making a resurgence and getting hit in the head with rejection. That was one of the first cards to come out, either by way of your new person or your boundaries. And they're going to pretend like, okay, well, or they're going to try. They're going to try not to act like they don't care, but they're going to try to move on. They're going to try to act like, okay, I'm just going to move to the next, while admiring you from a distance. Okay, so that looks like lurking on your social media, right? Looking at your pictures, being very nostalgic, possibly stalking. I don't know, right? Like pulling up to where you are, trying to, act like they just so happen to coincidentally be at the same gym as you, to coincidentally be at your coffee spot. Like, yeah. And then there will be another resurgence. So they're not going to be able to release this. This may become annoying. Okay, I wouldn't be worried if I was you. I wouldn't. They should be worried about this new person. Okay, there's a great deal of intimidation in reference to your new person because your new person has a clean slate. They showed up with a clean slate. They showed up showing out. Yet they will not be able to move on, you guys. I'm just going to let you know that this is somebody who will continue to make a resurgence. They will continue to come back around. They view you as their soulmate. Even if they try to move on to a new person, it's almost as if it only intensifies the void that they feel without this connection, okay? I feel like this has closed for them. Look, if they call motherfucking cops, you're going to think that this person is ludicrous, okay? They are definitely obsessed. They're definitely obsessed with you. They are. And I feel like this person is not going to be able to let it go. I knew I felt this. I did, you guys. A soulmate, a twin flame, it's a very strong one. And it's as if the twin that was asleep is now awoken, yet their twin is gone. Yeah, they were asleep. You were napping. It was nap time, bitch. Now you finally woke up and your twin is off on another bitch. Like, sorry. What do you want us to do? They said call the cops. Right? They feel like your new person is a thief, that they stole you. So this person might be becoming a nuisance. They are definitely going to try multiple times over and 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 over. I'm talking call after call after call, text after text after text, on multiple platforms, on your cell phone. This is why I feel that energy of your new person being like, what's up? Like, come on, let's go. Okay, you about to catch this fate. Okay. Let's go over to the extended, okay? I definitely want to dig into this new person. Let's see how this, I just want to dig a little bit into the foundations of this new connection and the longevity of it, right? Because for some of you, you do still see it for this awoken twin, for this soulmate, right? This new person is a point of bliss and happiness for you. You may end up dating both, right? That's a possibility as well. It's really going to turn out differently for all of you, okay? So I want to see the older energy, this awakened person. Yeah, I want to know if it's real. Is it a lie? Are you lying to us? Okay, what are their actual intentions according to the divine? That's going to let us know if those changes have actually occurred. I also want to know what karmic debt they had to pay. So let's see if they learned those lessons. What did they have to go through and what have they transformed? Okay, transformation has happened. What exactly has transformed though? Okay, let's see if there are any remnants of their old patterns still around. Let's see, what did you need to learn from all of this, your lesson? Okay, that will signify if you have learned that lesson. And if so, then you are well on your way to continuing forward into the new cycle. I want to get their next step so you can fully prepare yourself for that, okay? And the best possible outcome, whether you decide to re-engage or not. Let's look at both. It looks like you have a good choice either way. So I just want to see what a life would look like if you went with the reformed toxic flame or towards the new. We will look at both. There's no judgment, okay? I also want to know how you can energetically protect yourself as you're moving forward to be sure that you are protected and invisible to all toxicity, all low vibrational energy, baby. Okay? And then we're going to get deeper into your new love connection, all right? I want to know some specific characteristics about this person just in case you haven't met them yet, right? This will signify to you who I'm talking about. What would a life be like with this individual, okay? Are they actually who they say they are? Is investing in this person worth it? Okay, if you've already met this person and you're already knee deep into a connection or just, you know, starting out, would it be worth it to invest with this individual? Okay, in the long term. What's the most attractive qualities about them? And what will they find most attractive about you? Why are they single? Okay, according to them, the divine, and what would the ex say about them? What would the exes have to say? And then we'll get the potential outcome of, I wanted to look at the potential outcome of your older person separate, and then we'll look at the potential outcome of the new person. Is union possible, right? Is union in the future, in the near future? We'll also pull some time frames for both. When is this old person making their resurgence, and when is the union or the meeting of the new person? When is all of that coming, okay? And then we will get your advice, darling, from your spirit guides and the divine in reference to how you can best show up for yourself, all right? How you need to move, what energies you need to possess, in order to speed up momentum towards the manifestations of your heart's desires. All right, so please click that like button as well as the subscribe button. I'm going to put the link for the extended reading down below in the description box, and I'm going to see y'all over there. Let's go.